Before we get started, just a quick reminder to make sure you hit the subscribe button and also the like button to notify YouTube that you enjoy these videos. Take care. Why is it that bad habits can stick? They become so sticky. They're part of us and we try to get rid of it. And it's like they won't go away. Well, it's because they're a byproduct of the wrong system. So we do not rise to the level of our goals. So, you've probably all got goals in terms of your business or work or your health or your finances or your relationships. We all have goals, but we do not rise to the level of our goals. We fall to the level of our system. And I'm going to show you what I mean by that in a second in the next slide. But depending on what system you have will influence how your goals work out. So let's look at this. Goals versus systems. So when we're talking about goals, goals are about results that you want to achieve. Whether that's starting a business, scaling your business, whether that's getting healthier, losing weight, whether that's learning the language, in building on your relationship, whatever it may be, it's about getting some type of result. Okay? Systems are about the processes that lead to the results. So if it's a case of, say, for example, my goal was to deliver an excellent presentation to you all. Well, the systems, the processes, was me doing the research around this topic, was me making sure that I got the right visuals, was me proofreading my stuff to make sure it made sense. So all of those things, the system that I use, the processes, will make me be able to achieve my goal. So at the end, when you write your feedback, I'll get positive feedback. And so it's important to understand goals are important, but not half as important as the system, the processes you use to get there. If someone wants to lose weight, say, for example, and they keep sleeping in when the alarm goes off, it's not really going to help out. You're not really going to achieve those goals. And so it's important for you to have the right system so you can achieve your goal. Goals are good for setting a direction. Okay, so they give you direction of knowing what you want to do, where you need to go. But systems are the best for making progress. Okay, when you have a right system, when you've put the right processes in place, where you know the things that you need to do, that's when you get the best results. And it is only when a system of continuous small improvements are implemented that goals can be achieved. So I'll give you a simple example of this. If you said to yourself, right, I normally brush my teeth for 2 minutes every day, why don't I just do it once for 10 minutes or 14 minutes, and then I don't need to do it for the rest of the week? What would happen to your mouth? Yeah, so it's not about the one thing we do greatly once that matters. It's the consistent small things that we're doing that brings about improvement. It's how we show up every day. It's the attitude, it's the mindset, it's the way we speak about ourselves every day that truly matters. It's the system, not the goal. And so achieving a goal only changes your life for a moment. And that's important to remember. It changes your life for a moment. You started the business. So it's changed for that moment. But what you're now doing as a result of that business starting, you lost the weight. Okay, great. But if you don't continue with the system, the processes that helped you to lose the weight, what's going to happen afterwards? And so goals are like addressing the symptoms, while systems are addressing the cause. And so if we're thinking about the tree, remember we said that, that it's like the tiny habits become a tree, an oak tree that you're trying to uproot. If you just cut off the branch, the bad habit's still there. You need to cut it off from the root, from the cause, by changing the system. And this is why often people find when they set a goal to change a habit, without actually putting the system in place, they seldom achieve their desires and their dreams. So the purpose of setting goals is to win the game. And you know, everyone wants to win the game. But the purpose of building systems is to continue to win the game so you can win the league, so you can win the cup, so you can win, you know, and make your name in history. It's not just about the game. The goal is small-term thinking. The system is long-term thinking. So if you're thinking about it from your business, you don't just want to get that contract. You want to be able to get continuous contracts because you've put systems in place that will help you to get that. So when we fix the inputs, i.e. the systems, the outputs, i.e. the habits, will fix themselves. So when you've put those things in place to enable you to create those habits that you want, the habits will naturally fix themselves. So for example, if one of the issues for you is that you keep going to bed too late, and one of the reasons why you go in bed too late is because you have the TV in your bedroom and you're watching TV late at night. Well, the system would be to just take the TV out of the bedroom. And by that, as a result, the habit will be changed because there's no TV to watch. And so it will fix itself because the system has been put in place. And that can be mirrored in any area of your life: business, health, finance, relationships, wherever it will be. And so the goal is to fall in love with the process, i.e. the systems, rather than the product, which is the goal. Your branding is the process that will get your people the contracts, the things that you want, not the product itself. Because if people do not value what you stand for, if they do not believe what you believe, if your why doesn't tap into their why, they're not going to buy your product. They're not going to give you the opportunity. And so it's important to have the systems in place. And then your products will sell themselves for themselves. So that is the true key to happiness, when you create the right systems. And the systems is internal as well. The systems of your thinking, the systems of the words that come out of your mouth. All of these things are important factors. Remember, you don't do anything more than what you think. You have 60 to 70,000 thoughts a day. 90% of those are rumination. And what social scientists have proven is that for many people, 70% of those thoughts are negative. People have a negative bias. So if that's the system, how is that going to impact on your goals?